Now, what do you say we're going to look at your house from the curb? How's it look? Could look better? Well, let me tell you, maybe it's your siding. So when it comes to home remodeling, expert Mike Washington is back from Ivy Lea Construction with information that's going to help you make the right decision. Mike, it's nice to have you here. This morning we're going to talk about the very good grade siding you put on, which is James Hardie siding.
Yes, we really talk about curb appeal a lot. Siding is one of the big ones. You know, when you're sitting at the curb looking at your home, you see a lot of the siding. It's a lot of the house that you're actually seeing. So we really want people to make a good first impression, you know, when they're getting to your home. And then also one of the last things when they're leaving. So siding, James Hardie siding, it's a fiber cement siding. So it's a cement board siding.
And that's different. I mean, there's a lot of siding that is not that.
Yeah, there's a lot of wood siding in Buffalo. There's a lot of vinyl siding, aluminum siding. James Hardie, it's a fiber cement siding. It's great characteristics for rats, for insects.
Nice this looks.
It helps with woodpeckers or carpenter bees. If you have a home with a lot of wood siding,
yeah, you're not going to penetrate.
You're never going to.
Siding.
Yeah, you're never going to penetrate the cement siding. It comes in several shapes and sizes. On this home here, we actually use two different styles. On the bottom of that picture, there's actually clapboard. On the top, there's actually a cedar look. Those are factory painted, right from the factory. It comes with a great warranty. All the white that you see in that house is actually AZEK, so that's composite also. So there's no way any birds, any insects, you can have any rat in any of that, and there's no painting. So year to year to year, you don't have to paint again.
Mike, you can be the ones at Ivy Lea to put that a little roof on over the door. You can see where that house may not have had that originally.
Yeah, that home actually there, we actually roofed, we sided it, put all new windows in it. The canopy on the right we actually built, and there was a real large addition that went out the back of that house.
You can see how you can really just change. I mean, you might love your home and you're thinking about moving, when basically you just need some updates like that.
Yes, and really change the whole look of your house. Change the color, change the trim color, change the gutter color. There's a lot of different things we can do, putting shutters on houses. Sometimes it's not even a huge update, just something smaller actually to do like the top half above that board there in the middle, or you can just do trim parts up in dormers. We do a lot of that with our Hardie.
All right, let's take a look at more pictures. And the nice thing is that you might think going into this, you just want this. But you know what? You don't really know what your choices are until you sit down and talk with Mike.
Yes, we'll come right out to your home. We'll go through all the different options you have. We'll talk about what you're looking to do. How long are you going to stay in that home, and we'll really point you in the right direction.
This is siding?
This is actually siding. If you look at this is a Tudor look. So that actually comes in sheets. So those are 4x8 sheets that we actually cut up. And they're full stack behind those, and then the boards, the batten strips actually go over that. And again, in this application, those are actually Hardie batten strips. So the Hardie strips are there. They're painted a different color. The cream is the background. It's a real nice old world look. It's that French Tudor look.
You know, it looks so European. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
And I love this too.
So we were talking about this earlier, just the dormers and like that top dormer there on the left. Those dormers are Hardie. Now everything down below that gutter line in that house for the majority is all stone. So in this we just did little details. Again, the product Hardie went on. We actually strip everything all the way down to the sheeting. That way we can inspect the sheeting of the house to make sure there's no rat, there's no problems behind. So when we install this is the last time you're ever going to do this. You never touch it again.
No bug nests.
Nothing.
Things like that.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Uninvited critters.
Yes, we don't want any of that in there. And if it's in there, we'll get it out.
And you did around the window too, on the right side.
We did, yes. We did around that window, and it touches back to the roof there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, real nice look.
Look at that.
This is another Tudor. This is a close-up of this Tudor to actually show how the intersections work between the siding and the roofing. We roofed this house and actually sided this house. Again, this is a Tudor look. So these are going to come in 4x8s or 4x10s or 4x12 sheets, depending on the size of your house and what we need. If you look at that, the batten strips are much farther apart in this application than that couple previous pictures. And each one, it looks different on each house. So we want to make sure that, hey, we're installing it properly, but then also what are the aesthetic characteristics